In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can start generating a passive income using ChatGPT by selling digital products. Selling digital products in 2025 is one of the biggest opportunities right now. The main reason for that is because with the help of ChatGPT and other AI tools, we can create products that we can sell pretty much instantly. The best thing about this is you don't need to have any followers. You don't need to have, show your face or do any sort of personal branding. And you don't even need tech skills because of all of the work that AI will do for you. So let me show you how to get started. So before we start creating our digital products, I want to go over the biggest hurdle or the biggest mistake that you can make. So when it comes to creating digital products, the main thing that you need to watch out for is creating the right product. Obviously, you don't want to be spending, although it takes minutes to build these products, you don't want to be spending all the time it takes to build the product, the website, the funnel, all that type of stuff, and for not to have much success. So that's why I want to go over the foundations first. Now, the key part of this is picking a product that is new and shiny versus something that is old and potentially, very saturated. So some examples of that are the one other caveat I have to make is when you're doing digital products, they have to solve people's problems in the areas of health, wealth, and relationships. Just because if you focus on those areas, that's where the most money is going to be made. That's where people have the biggest problems. So, for example, if we pick the health area and we pick weight loss, which is one of my favorite areas because it's one of those problems that people just really have an itch, a pain to solve quickly. And there's obviously billions, if not trillions, in that industry. So the thing with weight loss is people have tried a number of different diets in the past. So if you do the diets that were popular a few years ago or months ago, and you create a product around that, then your chances of success are going to be lower. You can still make sales because people still want to lose weight, but we want to make sure that you generate the most amount of sales. And the way that happens is having something new. So what I recommend is, simply just going into ChatGPT and asking, let's say you pick, like I say, weight loss. What are the top trending weight loss diets in 2025? Or, what are the biggest opportunities when it comes to improving your income? And just start doing a bit of research with that. Obviously, new in today's world can be, let's say in the income space, anything to do with growing your income with AI. If you build a product around that, then that's going to be very popular versus, let's say, building a social media marketing agencies. That was kind of good a few years ago, but now it's very saturated and there's many products in that space. So this is one of the most important lessons because this is where I've made mistakes in the past where done things and I was just too late. Whereas if you pick the right vehicle at the right time, that's when you're gonna have the best success. Now, just moving on quickly, I also want to share with you just really simply how it looks like at a high level. So all we need to do is once we've decided on the product we're going to build, so let's just say it's a weight loss product, a trending weight loss diet product to do with, let's just say, low carb mixed with intermittent fasting, if that even, yeah, low carb and intermittent fasting combination, and you give it a cool name. So all you need to do is we need to build a sales page, which we can build with AI within a couple minutes. We're going to sell some sort of low ticket product. Now, this can either be an ebook or a course. Now, if it's an ebook, I do recommend that it's on the lower side of the pricing, so under $20 really. And then if you have a course, and this can also all be built with AI, but obviously there's a lot more to a course, so it is perceived as higher value. So that can be under $100. The main reason I say under $100 is because that's that price point where people don't need to think about it too much. They can really go on impulse if you've done a good job with the sales page. Then what's going to happen is once they've bought your product, Because you might be saying, "Hey, I can't get rich off $20, building an ebook. Well, how's that going to work?" So that's why we can have other upsells. So we can have things like the membership, or you can, start thinking of other ways to add more value, adding in templates, adding in, other things that's going to help the people solve the problem that you've built the product on. So memberships are great because it also is passive. Once you've set up this whole system, then you're just going to have generate, passive income coming every month. So this is why it's super, super powerful. But I took a bit of time on that really because it's so important, and it's one of those things you don't want to miss out. So let's now start going into the steps. So the first steps is we're gonna let's say here we've decided on the product that we're gonna build, and we are going to do let's say low carb and intermittent fasting. uh, Give me a new name for a low carb and intermittent fasting diet, because we want to make it sound new. That's also the thing. That's yeah, lean fuel method, fast keto. I wouldn't use that one just because keto is not as but things like fat metal flex plan, that sounds good. Carb light reset, these sound pretty good. Now, what we want to do now is start to build out the product page, the sales page. So I recommend, there's a number of different tools out there that you can use, and you can use something like Go High Level or ClickFunnels, or there's some of the other ones, but I'm just going to show you exactly what I do. So there's templates in here. There's also, AI prompts that you can do, but this one just looks like a diet. So what I would do here is select that. Let's just have a look. Yeah, this looks perfect. Look at that. This is exactly what we want. Okay, then I'll say create me a sales page as if you were. I like to do that as if you were, let's say, Russell Brunson, who is professional copywriter, funnel type of guy, um, on the lean fuel method. Create me a sales page as if you were Russell Brunson on the lean fuel method. There we go. Okay, so what it's gonna do now is obviously it's gonna create, sales page, and obviously pick someone that you like. There's Dan Kennedy, or if you just say, as a professional sales copywriter, that can work as well. But that's just gonna create the wording that you're just gonna copy and paste onto here. You don't need much design skills. Just change it up. You can use, Midjourney or any other AI tools. Before and afters are obviously super important when it comes to weight loss. And yeah, just add that all in here. So that's the first step. Now that's created. Well, let's just wait for it. Okay, so now it's given me the sales page as if it was Russell Brunson. And all I would be doing now is just copying and pasting that into this template here. The next thing we need to do is actually now build the product. So I would say, now build me a product on, let's just call it the 28-day lean fuel method challenge. People are going to be like, what is lean fuel? Like that's why having a unique name's interesting. And then when they find out it's a mixture of something that they kind of know as well, that also has that additional benefit. Now build me, sorry, not a product. We actually want, I'm going to say a course, or you could do an ebook, but now build me a course on the 28-day lean fuel method challenge. Okay, so now ChatGPT has created us a full course on the 28-day lean fuel method challenge. Now think about that. If we've got our sales page, it's got some beautiful before and afters. We've got some high quality copy. We've got something new and exciting that people in weight loss might or probably haven't tried before. So this is now perfect, and now we have a course that we can sell for 27, 47, whatever number you want to do. Like I say, I do recommend under 100. And here is the outline of exactly that. And we can use that tool previously, like Go High Level or Click Funnels, and they have the back end memberships in there. So all you would need to do again is just copy and paste these. Perhaps you might want to like ask them for, a bit more details on certain sections, fill it out with a bit more text, add in images in between as well. That's just going to, add even more value. It's going to have, shopping lists, cheat sheets. You can have all of these templates included as well. So, when someone receives that, they're going to be excited. They're going to have, you know, a lot of value from actually signing up for this. The other part of it is once they have paid for the course, you want to make sure that you have what's called upsell or one-click upsells. And the job there is once someone's bought something, they're kind of in this different state where they're much more likely to buy more just because they're feeling like, okay, I'm taking action. It's kind of like joining the gym and then actually getting the workout gear after. It kind of goes hand in hand. So if you can offer that there and then you're much more likely to convert and make even more money. So make sure once someone has paid for your low ticket course or ebook, you then have the upsell of joining your community, and that's just something that you can have in Discord or a Facebook group or anything like that. And it can be for like-minded people. I do recommend in the beginning you might want to offer it to be free, just so that you have a number of people in there, so people don't feel like I'm the only one in this community. You can also just add like friends and family or whatever. But yeah, that's what I recommend, and I'll go into more details on how to do that in the next video. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.